I'm Isis Romero, and this is the news in San Antonio. More help is available to small businesses in Kerr County after the deadly floods. On Thursday, the Small Business Administration met with local leaders and businesses in Ingram. Meredith Haas breaks down the support available.
Well, there are two main centers, one in Kerrville and one in Hunt, that will give anyone access to the SBA along with their low interest and deferred loans. These are for businesses that they say are the lifeblood of the Hill Country, like Guadalupe. A small business painted with hope. Look through and you'll see what's left.
In the flood, the power, the switches were affected.
Lee Nelson's Guadalupe, stripped of what she'd built.
It's kind of born from kind of my own grief. My mom had passed and I decided to kind of open up a shop to kind of like channel all of that.
All taken by the Guadalupe.
It's a day by day, you know. I don't think anybody necessarily has answers.
To rebuild, the SBA will provide loans 4% or lower to any business owner affected.
And then the actual time to money in their pocket can be up to 2 weeks.
Money Bill Briggs says doesn't have to be paid back and will not accrue interest for the 12 months after a first payment. When someone sits down with a disaster recovery specialist, they're given every resource which could help them rebuild.
A 30-year loan is not a quick fix. We're not trying to saddle people unnecessarily with debt that they can't immediately repay. When an act of God happens like this, we recognize that, and we want to do everything we can to get that small business up and recovering over a long term.
With help from the top down, the message is clear. Help is here.
Trying to show up for others and be like resourceful and creative in how we can rebuild, but also help each other at the same time.
The SBA has dispersed $500,000 in funding to small businesses across Kerr County already. If you are looking for those physical locations, you can find that at our website at KENS5.com. Reporting in Ingram, Meredith Haas, KENS 5.
Kerr County is giving an update on volunteer support during the flood recovery. Due to the overwhelming volunteer response, work opportunities are limited. The Tivy Stadium drive-thru in Kerrville will register and assign volunteers only until all work orders are filled. Volunteers should register online. A woman is in the hospital fighting for her life after her dog mauled her arm. Rania Kaur explains what led to the attack.
Police tell us the woman suffered life-threatening injuries and was taken to University Hospital in critical condition. Around 11 p.m. on Patricia Drive on the north side, a woman's dog attacked her. In initial reports, police said a woman's dog was being aggressive toward a friend, and when the owner tried to put the dog on the balcony, police say it turned on her. The dog tried to bite her, according to police, but the woman's purse blocked the bite. As the dog got more aggressive, police say someone tried to throw a pizza to distract it, but the dog eventually mauled her arm. The woman, who is in her 30s, was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Witnesses also told police the dog had a history of being aggressive. The dog was taken by San Antonio's Animal Care Services. This is still a developing story, so as we learn more information, we'll bring it to you on air and online. Rania Kaur, KENS 5.
While many low-income families struggle to afford food, the Center for Refugee Services reports tens of thousands of dollars were stolen from clients' SNAP accounts in a nationwide scam. Zach Briggs details the total losses so far.
I have never seen a scam this widespread in the 15 years I've been doing this work.
Margaret Costantino leads the Center for Refugee Services in San Antonio, which helps more than 6,000 clients from around the world.
Most of whom are from Afghanistan.
She takes us back to June when families started sounding the alarm.
We had clients coming in and telling us that their food stamp accounts were empty. In one day, that was 7 or 8 people. The following day, there were more.
The center contacted the state health department and learned this SNAP scam was targeting people nationwide. Costantino estimates over $36,000 has been stolen from more than 300 clients. Just today, at least a dozen people popped by to report unauthorized charges on their Lone Star cards.
We've seen several clients with big families that had over $1,000 wiped out overnight, meaning zero money left to buy food.
Costantino and team are disgusted.
To take money away from a family that has children in my opinion, is a very, very ugly crime.
Those already ripped off will not be reimbursed for SNAP funds snatched up after December 20th, 2024. That's because Congress failed to extend the replacement program. Meanwhile, the Center for Refugee Services doing what they can to guide and comfort impacted families during this confusing time.
If they are not our clients or we can't help them beyond the emergency food we give them, we certainly can give them a list of other area food banks. They should freeze their accounts before they make a purchase and then unfreeze their accounts. You can do that on the Your Texas Benefits app.
Zach Briggs, KENS 5.
A recent change within the Guadalupe County Sheriff's Office is already yielding results, with 4 arrests this week related to child exploitation and sex crimes. Earl Stoudemire explains.
This year, the Guadalupe County Sheriff's Office joined the Texas Attorney General Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force to make 4 arrests, all happening between Sunday and Wednesday.
The United States is one of the largest consumer in the world of child sexual abuse material. I believe it's more of a national problem than a lot of the public knows. We're trying to do our best to impact our little part of the world here in Guadalupe County.
Doing their part to solve a national problem. Over 4 days, the Guadalupe County Sheriff's Office arrested 4 men accused of sex crimes against children. The arrest began Sunday, with Jericho Ball being arrested on 2 warrants for possession of child porn and continuous sex abuse of a child. 2 days later, Joshua Guzman was arrested on 4 warrants in Bexar County, 2 of those for sex assault of a child. The same day, Brian Schreiber was also arrested, accused of having child pornography. And just on Wednesday, 28-year-old Colton Wiley was arrested on charges including sex assault of a child. Wiley is listed on the Marion Volunteer Fire Department's website as the Vice President Board of Directors. The sheriff says they always had investigators on cases like these, but now they're working with the Texas Attorney General Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force.
Something that we weren't doing previously before January 1st is they're operating off of cyber tips that come in from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So these are proactive cases that we would not necessarily have received through traditional policing methods.
The sheriff says he's determined to make these cases a priority.
We're not going to let up. It's going to continue throughout my term in office as a sheriff.
Earl Stoudemire, KENS 5.
And that's the news in San Antonio.